Well, good evening to another video, guys. Always a pleasure to have you along. I tell you what, it is a roasting evening. Absolutely. Just starting to cool off a bit now. I'm absolutely, you can probably see I'm sweltering. Absolutely sweltering. Got my headlight on ready. As coming up to 8 o'clock. I'm not going to bore you with the rod and reel. It's my trusty Shakespeare Century 3 Mark III centre pin reel loaded with 12 pound Shimano Technium. The rod is a BlackRock Sports Action rod, and that's a specialist all-rounder. That's a 125 test curve. Fishing, absolute simple method, low resistance running rig. I might or might not use a back lead tonight. Going to be using a little bit of lightly toasted hemp seed ground bait with a mixture of birdseed in that, and my mainline mixture, which is also part of my own choice of liquid foods and additives. That's boilie wrapped in paste. Going to put a little bit of paste in, might put just a small amount of ground bait in as well. Get cast out and settle down to fish into the hours of darkness. Got to say though, the last 2 or 3 trips have been a crayfish nightmare. Been really tricky, and I have lost a very good fish on a couple of trips prior. So yeah, fingers crossed that this evening is different, but hot conditions. And you're a lobster, and you've got all those legs and claws, you can pretty much do what you like to a bait and an angler. So, fingers crossed. Always got to look on the optimistic side, but it will be a lot easier in a fisherman's life if we didn't have crayfish to deal with. Well guys, yeah, what can I say? I have lost a fish, and I can assure you it's either the biggest barbel in the river or it wasn't. And normally, in my opinion, you can stop a 14 or 16 pound barbel, etc. quite well, and you can turn it. This fish, I saw the isotope knock once, then 5 minutes later all hell's broken loose. The pin's gone into near meltdown, but I've locked it up straight away. Didn't want to give the fish an inch, and I'm not kidding you when I say the BlackRock rod doubled back on itself. I knew I was in trouble. I suspect it was a rather large carp. Couldn't do much. Put the brakes on her. She took line from under my thumb still. I had to release a little bit. She took a bit more line. Then I decided to lock right up because I know there's snags further downstream. So I locked right up and she surged again. And yeah, smashed me up. Smashed me up good and proper. So yeah. Anyway, I've just recast. I'm literally just sat right back from my swim at the moment. But I have just recast. Getting a few taps at the moment, and it doesn't look like crayfish bites. So fingers crossed there'll be a barbel along. But yeah, I tell you what, adrenaline rush when you do hit a fish like that. It really was a hell or high water kind of situation, because I couldn't let it run too far, and at the same time I could tell by the weight of it, it was going to do whatever it liked. You know, that's for sure, and it did do whatever it liked. So there we go. But I tell you what, it's a funny one when you lose a really good fish. I mean, you've got that amount of adrenaline, and what size was it going through your head? And it's those kind of things that keep you coming back. It keeps us coming back, doesn't it, to our fishing? It keeps us coming back for more. It's the spice and ingredient that keeps us wanting to go back and try more trips and seeing what else is there to connect with and seeing if we get another chance from said fish. But yeah, anyway, gonna get the light off. As I say, I'm getting the odd tap, Fingers crossed we get a nice barbus. Ring, guys. It might be a chub. Doesn't look a bad one either. Oh, it's not a bad chub. That's not a bad chub, guys. Not bad at all. How about that? How about that for a tank? Hey. Bloody gorgeous, eh? Look at that. What a bruiser. It's getting crayed quite a bit. Don't like going for too many recasts. If anyone knows what the bottom's like, ain't a big fan of making too many recasts. Third cast, I tried to go a little bit further away from the cray zone, and yeah, absolutely tore off on the pin. Cracking scrap, typical kind of staunch near margin, trying to get under the undercut bank type scrap. But wow, what a tank! What a tank! What an absolute clonker! Happy days. Ring, guys. Really good take. Oh. Really good take, this. Oh. Oh, come on. Whoa. You get. Lovely. Well, there we go, guys. Another hard fighting barbus. Lovely paddle to it. Cracking scrap, as you saw there. Did lose a rather big fish earlier, though. I couldn't do anything with it. I suspect it was a carp. But yeah, I couldn't do a thing with it. and yeah, smashed me up. But yeah. Nice to get what we come for, though. Lovely conditioned, hard fighting, well built Barbus Maximus. Great fun. And a cracking looking fish as well. Happy days. Perfect barbels. Perfect scrap. Let's draw myself back. Let's get a slip back. Happy days, guys. Happy days. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Nice to get another quality conditioned barbus in the net, and always a pleasure to share the videos with you guys, and rest assured I'll always try to keep putting more videos out when and if I can, regardless. Thanks for watching. Till my next video, tight lines, take care.